Hey, it's Lois, your mostly friendly neighborhood internet stranger. This is not actually plugged in, it's just there for aesthetics. Yeah, I know, it's dumb. I'm going to share my opinions of what I think are the 5 basic life skills that everyone should have going into adulthood to try to live as an adult with the least amount of friction as possible. They are in no way an exhaustive list. There's tons of skills that need to be accomplished to live a successful life as an adult, but these are some that I think are just really foundational, basic things that we should all be taught growing up, or I guess attempt to teach ourselves like I did when I became an adult. So let's just get into it. Numero uno, understanding basic finances. The great thing about like social media and everything today is that there are a plethora of educational sources available to you to teach you about basic things in the financial world, like budgeting and what should your finances look like, how much should you be spending on a living space, on groceries, on bills. I know it's super old school sounding, but balancing a checkbook, like establishing a bank account, how to keep track of your bank account, things like how to call the bank if you're charged an overdraft fee. That's something we definitely need to get a hold of before we leave the nest, or even when you're at the nest. And if you're making your own money, if you're getting. The second thing is how to grocery shop / cook. I know these can be 2 things all on their own, but you can easily go to the grocery store and ball out like, I'm gonna buy lobster, I'm gonna buy filet mignon, I'm gonna buy the ethically made, no salt, no sugar added, no GMO space chicken from the green fields of no other planet has green fields, I guess Earth, which cost so much money. Okay, I understand you want to eat healthy, you want to eat great, you want to have the foods you want to have. But unless you know how to properly grocery shop and cook those foods, you could potentially be spending so much time, money, and effort. So my suggestion would be to start with just like basic staple items. Maybe like rice, beans, chicken, vegetables if you don't eat meat, because there are tons of different types of diets you can follow. And when I say diet, I mean how you eat, not diet culture. And then learn how to cook basic things like a bowl of cereal, toast, ramen. And it's either you can learn this from your parents, you can learn this from older siblings, you can learn it from friends, the internet. Again, YouTube, man. YouTube had some great videos on how to cook basic things. Number 3, that would be something like, I feel like laundry and cleaning. And this applies to everyone, not just men, women, they, them, everyone. You should know how to keep your environment clean to your standards and how to clean your clothes. When I was in my early 20s, I actually did have roommates who did not know how to use a washing machine. And to me, I thought that was weird, considering I learned how to do laundry, I think when I was like 6, 7 years old. I know it's a little young to do laundry. I had a lot of siblings. I was parentified at a very young age, but that's for another video. Knowing how to do your laundry properly helps with maintaining your clothes, helping them last for a long time. You'll know how to get stains out, or if you want to splurge and buy something nice, you'll know how to take care of that. And having a clean environment is good not only for your physical health, but for your mental health. So knowing how to just do like the basic cleaning, how to wash your dishes, how to dry your dishes, I don't know, take your trash out, clean your countertops, your toilet, how to like sanitize or disinfect different items properly, what type of cleansers you should or shouldn't use on different surfaces. And learning how to clean and do laundry also teaches you that you don't need every product under the sun to do any of those. You could come up with a very easy, basic, time-saving cleaning routine. Number 4, how to pay your bills. I'm just thinking of the interview I seen with Mariah Carey, like, what's an electric bill? If I can find it, I'll insert it here somewhere.
Electricity.
Oh, you have to pay for that?
Yeah, I don't get it free.
But I just thought, there's no way. There are people out there who don't know that you have to pay bills and utilities. But I had to sit down and humble myself and say, everyone grows up a different way. Some people grow up where everything's provided for them, so they don't know that these things exist that you have to pay. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's different strokes for different folks. What I'm saying, especially if you want to be more independent, or even if you just want to know, like how to live out in the world, you have to learn how to pay your bills, where your bills are coming from, and if so, how to get on a payment plan with those bills. So the basic bills to pay, if you're at home, you might even still have to pay rent at home. I don't know. Again, every family's different. So you might have to pay rent. You might have to pay utilities like gas, electric, oil, water, sewage, trash collection, depending on what type of living situation you live in, whether it's an apartment, a home. You might have HOA fees, condo fees, all different types of things. So you need to learn how to pay those bills properly. You need to know what's their due date. If you can use automatic payments, if you can set up a payment plan, you need to learn how to, this goes back to finance and budgeting, to fit all of those bills in there. Another bill is one that we make for ourselves, and that's credit card bills. Definitely need to know how to pay those, because using a credit card improperly can totally mess up your life. I'm speaking from experience. And number 5, and what I think is one of the most important ones to learn, is how to converse with other people. I understand a lot of people just stay in their house and rarely leave it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty. I am one of those people now, because the internet and all of the modern trappings of life, I don't know why I can't say that word. The modern trappings of life make it so that you don't even have to leave. You don't even have to leave for a doctor's appointment anymore for most of the things. But learning how to converse with other people is a very important skill to have, or a soft skill, whichever one you want to call it. Because unfortunately, we have to talk to other people.
Oh, gross!
You can say something you feel is like normal to say, but it can be highly offensive to someone else. So learning how to be an effective communicator is going to make your life infinitely easier. And yes, there will be those people that no matter what you say or how you say it, they're going to take offense and get upset. That's another story for another time. But learning how to communicate effectively is also helpful for you, because you'll be able to get your thoughts and your wants and needs across more easily. So those are 5 basic life skills for adulting that I think people should try to master before they go out into the world on their own, or even with someone else. If you have any funny stories to do with any of this, or just being a person in general, just share it down below if you feel comfortable too. All right, I'll catch you on the flip sides. Toodles for now.